Hey, what's going on there, YouTube? This is SEL0320 representing JVS. So I'm back here again for another first reaction or review, TV show review for The Flash. This is his third season, second episode, Paradox. First episode was Flashpoint, Paradox, get it? So, I gotta say, Paradox is actually a really good episode because everybody's gripe with the first episode is like Barry still hasn't understood the weight and ramifications of what he's been doing. He's seen the difference, you know, at the very end of the episode, but it's like you can't keep trying to play God, you know. And I think that the revelation of everything going full circle was really deafening for him. And I think when he looked at Cisco losing Dante, when he understood Iris and Joe's relationship because of what happened with her mom and them not dealing with that and reconciling it. And just everybody in general is affected by this. And then in the corporation, this new person named Alchemy is really interesting. They even got, was it Tom Felton from Malfoy from Harry Potter, who's now acting metahuman CSI, and him not trusting Barry. I thought all of it was genuinely epic. This wasn't like a high-octane, action-packed episode, but it was the emotionally gratifying one, in my personal opinion, just because Barry Allen is really, truly owning up to the ramifications of the things that he's done. And I think he really understands the weight of it. Because it's like, it's one thing in the first episode, like him like having to let his mom die again, you know, and that feeling of asking his worst enemy to do that to his mom, just to do all that to have a situation that happen. And I think even him talking to Felicity, I mean, as much as I disliked Felicity in third season and fourth season of Arrow, I loved her in the first two seasons. I loved her in Barry's interaction. You know, she was very tolerable and she really didn't stutter, but at the same time, she's like, go and fix it. And I'm like, okay, what does she mean by that? But to see everybody's like weight kind of just, the veil get pulled off once they understood what Barry did, and him having to face that and own up to it. I mean, it wasn't just like him just making that concrete decision. Like Jay Garrick, the real Jay Garrick, took him back to his timeline, showed him kind of things that were going on in his universe, and then showing him the ramifications. I thought that was such a touching moment, you know. And then even they showed that small like Dawson's Creek like moment up there. If y'all don't know, he was the dad in Dawson's Creek. I thought that was really awesome, Edge. But everything about this episode was really emotionally gratifying. And then even having the rival back, the dude from the Vampire Diaries, who was a rival, him coming back and kind of giving Barry the business, I thought it was crazy. The thing that broke me about this episode is the very last few minutes / seconds, because Cisco was working on some gauntlets, right? And he was working on some interesting things, but somebody that grabbed the rival at the end in the prison, I was like, you know, the rival's powers remind me of somebody else. And I was like, is it possible that Cisco can't be the rival? I mean, he can't be Alchemy, right? It's not possible, right? Right? Like, somebody tell me, like, give me, you know, some concrete facts so I can just push that out of my head, because I was like, you know, I understand the turn that a person would have, but like, why would Cisco do that? Anyway, I don't know who Alchemy is, but I knew the last moment with the gauntlets, it kind of like threw me off. I might have just reassessed that wrong, but all in all, I actually really enjoyed it. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm gonna give this episode a 10. I actually really enjoyed it. I don't see any real fault with it. Even in the down moments of non-action packed like this, had true weight to it, and that's why I really enjoyed this episode. Keep it locked. JVS ain't gonna stop. Y'all keep me lifted up in your prayers. I'm a little sick and congested, as you can tell. Peace, everybody.